But yeah, I welcome you all to session 0 of Dark Heresy Ascension. Hopefully not the last one, and we might be able to play a nice campaign. As I mentioned, this is my second time DMing anything in Warhammer 40k, and first time DMing a proper campaign. So sorry for potential mistakes, but I hope you will have fun, and because for me that's what's most important. If players have fun, then I'm glad. I saw character sheets, so I think people have majority of the stuff done. Apart from the one thing that I asked you to delay so we can do it together, because if you roll badly on that one, you might start with some how does it call? With some insanity thing and mental traumas, perhaps, or not traumas, disorders. So, if you are all ready, we can start generating insanity and corruption. For those who have Ascension book, it's on page 24, and it's generate insanity of corruption. Obviously, no veteran throw agent can achieve his status without seeing the worst of the universe has to offer, and seldom does such an individual emerge.
What page, real quick? Sorry, what page?
It's 24.
24, thank you. Cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with generating. So normally it's 8d10, but then you subtract 1d10 for each point of willpower bonus the character currently possesses. So
cool.
If you have willpower 50, then you only roll 3d10.
Sweet. So I subtract 60d10, so I have 2d10.
Jesus. I've got 3 degrees of... Oh, God. Okay.
Big bucks, no whammies. Fuck. Okay, 12 insanity points.
So it's 4 minus 2. What did I do that for?
No, starting...
What's your willpower bonus?
It's my willpower, so it's 3.
So it's
You roll
8d10,
5.
and you subtract your willpower bonus from the 8. So I had a willpower bonus of 6, so I subtract 6 from 8, so I roll the 2d10. Do we get immediate disorders, or are we allowed to roll for willpower to resist them?
Give me a moment. I mean, it only matters for disorders. As I look at core book, you only start getting disorders from 40 insanity points.
Oh, thank God. I'm on 31 already.
Cool. I'm good then.
Ooh.
Wow. Sucks to be you. Sorry, I should be more sympathetic.
I mean, it still was pretty solid roll. I mean, 110, but 2
ones.
2
ones. Yeah, those ones kind of balanced everything out.
Don't worry, Gabriel. We'll slowly be going insane together, it seems. Both over 13 sanity of the start.
Woohoo! 21 insanity, yay!
That's a shit roll. Unlucky, dude.
Yeah, kinda. But unless your current insanity points is 40, then you don't get disorder. You get first minor disorder at 40, then you get severe at 60, and then you get acute at 80.
I also believe if you have, was it oh crap, what's the ability? It begins with a,
it's like
not air
mental or something.
Mental fortress?
Something like that, you reduce the gain by 1 or something.
No. There's nothing that reduces insanity. You're thinking of what reduces corruption.
Oh, okay.
Okay, everybody present rolled for insanity, I think?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, and then, unless I don't think anybody gets any mental...
Nope.
Sorry, sometimes I'm forgetting words. Then we're gonna roll with corruption points. It's 8d5 and you subtract 1d5 for each point of willpower bonus the character currently possesses.
Cool. So 8d5 minus your willpower bonus.
Yes.
So 2d5 for me.
If we have something like Dark Soul, does that
Low.
interact?
Balls! Okay. 7 corruption points.
I mean, what's that thing you mentioned? How is it?
Dark Soul, it reduces the corruption bonus that I would gain by 1.
So you would either... Matt, it's going to depend on how you want to do it. Do you want to subtract 1 from each dice roll, or do you want to subtract 1 in total?
Honestly, thinking about it logically, I think this is the stuff we've accumulated before we even got to Ascension. So
Yeah, this thing because
I can't really negate it.
Yeah, because you are making Ascension
So 5d5 it is.
What?
So 5d5
No,
it
he's
is.
just he's agreeing with you as well.
13 is...
I'm at 12
John, you
myself.
still haven't added me on what's it called? It seems
I did.
it says friend request pending on Xbox Live.
I've added you.
Huh?
Okay, give me a moment. Let's see how much.
And that means we have to roll on the table.
Is it every 10 degrees of corruption? 10 corruption? Oh boy.
And I mean, corruption track, tainted, mutation. Like you only get mutation from 31 corruption points.
Do you? I
But
thought
still,
you
but
gain...
malignancy test. Yeah, okay.
Malignancy, okay.
Yeah. So malignancy test is 63. What is that?
Could you check what mine is? I don't have the page open.
I mean, I have table malignancy. So, what was the roll on malignancy? Or
63.
no, wait. You first need to roll to resist that. If I understand correctly. If the test is failed, the character corruption spirit is given form.
Okay, so you roll flat willpower, I guess, against it then, yeah.
Okay, so Gabriel rolled 63.
Ah.
And your willpower is...
I'm the psyker. I'm the one who's supposed to have crazy high corruption.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, I crit failed.
Oh yeah, we
Almost.
both fucked. Oh god, this... okay.
Okay, so now, because you failed, you can roll D100 and we will see what malignancies you get.
I had a 59 and he had 63.
Okay, so 59 is wasted frame. The character's pallor becomes corpse-like and his muscles waste away. The character's strength is reduced by 1d10.
Play for love.
I
I'm your
hope
friend
this...
and all, but I'm your friend and all, and I feel bad for saying this, but I want to see you fail.
That's not bad. I'm still under 30,
That's okay.
under 40, but... Oh well, I'm at 39 strength now. Meh.
Okay, what was the second one?
63. I have horrific nightmares.
Oh yeah, okay.
I
Horrific
would
Nightmares.
substitute for anything.
G39. What does
Horrific
that do?
Nightmares.
Or night terrors. The character is plagued by demons in his sleep. See horrific nightmares, page 237.
I would much rather that than the one I've got. It's pallid skin now.
What was yours,
237. 237. It's essentially I gain a what's the word? A mental disorder.
Oh. Most of them are kind of benign, so it's not a big deal. It's the problem with them is that they're chronic and you have to RP around them as well.
Yeah. So after any sort of stressful day, the character must pass a willpower test in order not to succumb to terrors in his sleep. If I fail, then I suffer a single level of fatigue on the following day. And, well, in other words, I don't get the benefit of sleep.
What was the name of my malignancy story, so I can just write it down in the corruption box? It was 59.
Yeah. I
Terrors.
for a moment didn't mental trauma, corruption, malignancy test. Okay, 59. That was Wasted Frame.
Wasted frame, thank you. And that's, yeah. Wasted frame,
Yes.
pallid skin, minus 1d10 strength, and rolled a 4. Okay.
Also remember, I don't know if you have, like, if you left some experience points to counter corruption and insanity points, but I think book states that you can spend 100 XP to disregard 1 insanity and 1 corruption point.
Oh, do I
And-
want to get
And
wasted
considering this is like the insanity that you've gotten, like you accumulated over the months or years that you work towards being free, it's okay if you like want to spend some XP to lower it.
Yeah, I don't want that minus 5 strength. I'll just get rid of some other things.
Yeah, of course you can shift how you want to spend your.
I'll just dump 300 XP into that and reduce my corruption so it's 9 instead of 12, and then adjust my abilities accordingly.
So you won't get that.
Yeah. I wouldn't have minded if it was something else, but that's annoying.
Do I want to keep it? I think I do.
I would have kept the one you had in comparison to the minus stats.
Disorders are kind of neat because they just build on RP. They don't so much take away from your abilities as a character.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't
I guess
make
she just
sense
has a
for
very
like a
good memory.
decaying stormtrooper to be a tough, hard ass.
Yeah.
So,
You know, strange things.
yeah.
I don't know, my throat is killing me today. But okay, I think that was the one thing that I wanted to do for characters, to see if you get any malignancy. Obviously we will have to do that, or I will just write to Xan so he can do that between sessions. Although I don't know when, because next week I'm out of town from Monday to Thursday. I return Thursday evening, night, so I will be able to play on Friday, but yeah. Okay. Apart from that, just so I can have full picture of the party, I shall ask you to like give me a brief overview of your character. And
Real quick before we move into that, do we get any armor to begin with?
Alright, starting equipment. Don't you get starting equipment from your career paths and classes that you?
Yeah, but it's level 1 stuff. It's like I get robes and a vest and a staff.
Okay. Obviously I don't want you to be underpowered, nor I don't want to give you some unique stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have 9,000 gelt to start with, so can we not spend
I
some
have
of that?
Yes, and I have
starting
plenty left over. I just depending on what he's letting us have for free.
Hang on, if you checked your Primaris Psychic stuff, you get a common craftsmanship force weapon.
I
Craftsmanship.
totally forgot about that.
Page 78.
Primaris Psyker, starting talents and gear. Oh, you're right. I do get that. I completely forgot. Best flak armor. Okay, yeah, flak armor. That's what I wanted, basically.
Yeah, that was I was talking about. Because I remember
I didn't want to say what I wanted because I didn't want the GM to kind of talk me down from it. But yeah, no, I'll take that.
I mean, that was
bolt pistol or a hell pistol.
That's what I was talking about. That I remembered from. I thought the Dark Heresy has the same thing as Only War, that you get starting, like your class gives you equipment, and it's not really like level 1. It's just what you get. But yeah, I'm looking at armor. Obviously you don't get power armor, you can forget about that.
Yeah, no, I didn't want power armor. He wouldn't want power armor. Force weapon or power weapon? I'm gonna go with force weapon because it makes more sense for a psyker. Best quality, right? No, common. Crest.
Common, yeah.
I'm gonna say for
Oh,
free.
Force Axe is a thing.
If they are in the books, in the like armory, they can be.
A force axe.
Yeah.
But are you asking about
mean-
if you get that for free or can you?
No. I get a Force weapon. I want to know if Force Axes are a thing. It just says Force weapon. I want
I
to know
know
what I
there's
have to
Force Sword and Force Stave. I'm not sure about a Force Axe, though.
There's like the force halberds.
I don't want something that big. I want something basically one-handed.
Sword, then, I
Um,
guess? Or...
I suppose you could use
GM, would you
Maybe-
have a problem with me taking the stats?
Well,
for
give me a moment.
looking-
There's power weapons, power blade, power sword.
I
No,
don't-
sorry,
no,
it's
I'm
force,
looking
not
at
power.
force.
It's force.
Force, yeah.
Fuck.
axe.
I mean, I'm looking at core armory and
Do you mind if I basically, well, because it would be a thing that the two of us do together. If we look at the stats for a regular sword, a force sword, then look at the stats for a regular axe and extrapolate that to make a force axe. Do you mind if we did that? Would you let me have that?
I don't see a reason not to. So, like, force axe sounds fun.
It
I
would
guess.
probably increase the plus instead of +1. It would be slightly higher, but it would gain
Yeah.
unwieldy.
That's basically what it. I'm looking up the force sword stat now so I can compare it to the regular sword stats, and I'll get back to you in a minute.
Also,
Actually, force axe. It is a thing.
it is a thing. Oh, good.
It's Inquisitor's Handbook.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you can go for that. Yeah,
And
well,
Rogue Trader.
I wanted to say about armor that for free, you can start with either flak armor, and it can be guard flak armor or mesh armor. You don't get carapace armor for free. If you want to buy that, then okay.
I have no reason
I
to get
get-
power armor with the bonuses I get from being a stormtrooper, so I just need weapons and gear.
Oh. You know what?
I get
need-
best quality
I need-
flak armor as part of my Ascension starting gear, so it's
Okay.
I'm fine.
I mean, I get good quality stormtrooper carapace, but my training
Plus
essentially means it's
200.
as I wear it as a
1d10
stormtrooper, it
plus
counts as
3.
best quality, so
Plus my psi rating.
it's great. My
Plus-
background.
My psi rating is 5 plus my strength bonus, right? Yep, cool.
Massacre, that was it.
E and the pen is what? Pen.
Yeah, for a moment I completely forgot about
2 plus psi rating.
equipment, so good thing you reminded me of that.
That is pen 7, which is nice rice.
Nice.
Damage. That is not bad for a weapon I'm probably never gonna fucking use.
By the way, can you hear me?
Yes.
Remember about if you put your damage macros on weapon on character sheet, put exclamation mark behind damage dice, because I'm using. I thought this is the basic rule in Dark Heresy, but if not, then I'm using it. That Righteous Fury, you
Exploding dice. I didn't know you could do that.
you can do that. You don't need to roll to confirm. As long as you keep rolling 10s, yeah.
Come on, give me a Righteous Fury again. It didn't do it, huh?
It did. You rolled.
No, it did, but it does that normally.
Yeah, but you need to put exclamation mark not after 5, but after D10.
Oh.
Oh, we were using the sheet. Is there a way to modify the sheet to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you add weapon, you go.
There it is. There it does it. I got it.